Everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is not about productivity or about planning or study schedules. It's about something very basic, yet something we often forget in our daily everyday hustle culture. So it's about gratitude. And I personally feel like how a few simple conversations can completely change the way I look, the completely change the way you look at your struggle. I look at my struggle. So I'm going to share a simple story with you, and I hope कि आपको भी उससे कुछ सीखने को मिले, as I learned a lot from these two incidents which recently happened with me. So a few days ago I was coming out of my library and I was really tired, frustrated, and I was a little overwhelmed. Why? So the reason is simple, that I was thinking like I am putting a lot of efforts. I'm studying 10 to 12 hours per day, and yet it felt like nothing has changed, like nothing was moving, no visible progress, no result, nothing. So I remember, like, why am I even doing this? Why is my hard work not converting into anything? So I was a very demotivated kind of. So there is a temple beside my library, and that day I stopped there for a moment and spoke to the pujari uncle there. मतलब मैं उनसे पहले भी मिल चुकी थी, but that day I just spoke everything to him, because he was also like very much interested in conversating with me. He told me something about his life and everything, and a good conversation there. He told me about his struggles, and I also opened up with him, telling him about, like, I'm working so hard but nothing is changing into results and everything. I just opened up in front of him, and he told me then that how much a small amount he is earning, just about 10 to 12 thousand rupees per month, and in such a small amount he is taking care of his whole family, including his grandchildrens and everything. And that had me, like, that hit me so hard when he said some particular lines to me, that बेटा, ये जो संघर्ष तुम कर रहे हो ना, जो तुम्हें ये बहुत ज़्यादा संघर्ष लग रहा है, ये असली में संघर्ष नहीं है, ये तुम्हें एक एज एन अपॉर्चुनिटी मिली है, एंड यू शुड बी ग्रेटफुल फॉर दैट अपॉर्चुनिटी. उस दिन उन्होंने मुझे वो जो ग्रेटफुल शब्द होता है ना, उसकी रियल मीनिंग समझाई. लाइक हमें ये सारी चीज़ें बहुत कॉमन लगती हैं और हमें लगता है कि वी ऑल नो अबाउट ऑल दीज थिंग्स एंड एवरीथिंग, बट जब वो चीज़ जिसे नहीं मिली है और उसको उस चीज़ की कीमत पता होती है, और जब उससे तुम्हें वो चीज़ समझने को, जानने को मिलती है ना, तब तुम्हें उसकी रियल इंपॉर्टेंस समझ में आती है कि हाँ यार, ये जो मेरे पास है ना, ये कितना वैल्यूएबल है. एंड वी ऑफन मिस सच small details, such small things in our life. हमें लगता है like we always chase for things which we don't have, and which is like good. I'm not saying that there is anything like bad in it, but हमें थोड़ा कभी ना कभी पॉज लेना चाहिए, एंड थिंक करना चाहिए कि लाइक जो भी हमारे पास है उसके लिए थोड़ा ग्रेटफुल होना चाहिए. एंड जब उन्होंने मतलब मुझसे सारी कन्वर्सेशन की, मुझे अच्छे से उन्होंने प्रॉपर समझाया, एंड आई वॉज लाइक वाओ. लाइक मैं जब वापस घर जा रही थी, आई वॉज कॉन्स्टेंटली थिंकिंग अबाउट दैट कन्वर्सेशन, एंड आई वॉज लाइक वाओ, इट्स समथिंग वी ऑल नो डीप डाउन, राइट? बट हियरिंग इट फ्रॉम समवन who probably never had that chance to dream, it just hits different, and like it literally hits me different. And we often think that our journey is the toughest, but sometimes all it takes is one conversation, like one such conversation, to realize how privileged we are, and how, like, often we neglect all such things. Just 2 or 3 days after this incident, and something else happened with me, that also I want to share with you guys. That outside the temple only, I saw a boy selling peanuts, and I bought some from him. And casually I asked him, like, don't you go to school? Like, मैंने उससे पूछा कि क्या तुम स्कूल नहीं जाते? And he smiled and said, नहीं दीदी, घर में कोई कमाने वाला है नहीं, सिर्फ मैं और मेरी बहन और मम्मी है. मम्मी कुछ घरों में काम करती हैं, मैं यहाँ पे ये थोड़े से बेच करके जो भी होता है कमा लेता हूँ, एंड बस उससे हमारा घर चल रहा है. एंड ओ माई गॉड, आई वॉज लाइक, भाई मैं अपने यहाँ कहाँ स्ट्रगल्स को लेकर के परेशान हूँ? क्या ही मैं सच में स्ट्रगल कर रही हूँ? लाइक ही वॉज मे बी अबाउट 10 to 11 years ओल्ड, एंड ही स्टैंड्स देयर फॉर 7 to 8 hours डेली. और मैंने खुद देखा है उसको डेली 7 से 8 घंटे वहाँ पे खड़े होकर के पीनट सेल करते हुए. एंड I stood there speechless when he told me about all his stories. And ऐसी काफ़ी सारी स्टोरीज़ हैं और हम अपने डेली लाइफ में सुनते भी हैं, बट ना हम इस सबको सुन करके कहीं ना कहीं ऐसे कभी थोड़ा सा हम हाई हो जाते हैं कि ओके, लाइक कभी ग्रेटफुल फील कर लेते हैं, कभी हम नेगलेक्ट कर देते हैं, इग्नोर कर देते हैं एंड एवरीथिंग. बट दैट बॉय will never have the kind of struggles I complain about. That Pujari uncle never got that chance. Neither his grandchildren are going to get this chance which we get, and because his life doesn't even give him the time or privilege to sit, to dream, to think about his life in the manner like we think. And that's when it really hits me, like what I call the pressure, what I call a struggle, what I cry about on tough days is actually a privilege. That day I got to know about all these things, and the chance to study, to dream big, to chase a career, to build a future is a luxury that not everyone has. And this thought makes me feel so grounded, so grateful that I am not saying our feelings are not valid. We all get tired, we all feel low, and but somewhere in all this we forget to be grateful. We keep running, right? What we don't have and completely forget to appreciate is what we already have, what we already do. So if you're watching this video, and if you are struggling with anything, like with your studies, your goals, or just life in general, take a moment, breath, take a pause, and remind yourself you are already in a life, or you are already living a life that someone else is dreaming of. So this will make you feel better. And I'm not saying that start comparing yourself with such people to just to or be lazy or something like this. It's just that these thoughtful, insightful thoughts make you feel grateful for what you have, whether it's as simple as the things like pen, copy, or anything. Because many of the people, many of the children did not even get these opportunities. Your books, your efforts, your silent nights for study, your efforts and everything, they are not a burden at all. That day I understood this thing very deeply. They are all blessings in disguise. And believe me when I am saying this, because like there comes a point in our life when we all understand these things, and you're not behind, you're not late at all. You are just walking your journey. We all are just walking our journey with the tools that life has given us. And even if no one else clap for you today, just know that you are doing enough, and that alone is a reason to be grateful. And that's what I wanted to share today. And बहुत ज़्यादा मुझे अंदर से हो रहा था ना कि I have to share this, I have to put this in my channel, not for anyone else. अगर इससे किसी को help मिलती है तो बहुत अच्छा है, but for the future Vanshika, whenever who like future Vanshika will doubt on herself, she will come and watch this video, and she will realize that how beautiful the life is, how grateful she is. Like she has such a wonderful life, such a wonderful parents and siblings, understanding people around me, and everything I have. And I should be grateful for all these things, and I am grateful for all these things. These exams, these small things which we often target are very small when we compare with the whole of our life, with the whole of universe. These little real life moments that change something inside us, they remind us of what really matters. If this touched you even a little, don't forget to like the video. Also I wanted to share like one thing that bhai, no, whenever you feel low or thoda sa demotivated, what really helps me, I really wanted to share with you all, ताकि किसी को भी अगर help मिल जाए तो बहुत ही अच्छी बात है. Just think that इतना बड़ा यूनिवर्स है. उस इतने बड़े यूनिवर्स में इतने सारे प्लैनेट्स हैं. उन प्लैनेट्स में अर्थ है. अर्थ में मतलब इतने सारे कॉन्टिनेंट्स हैं. कॉन्टिनेंट्स में इतनी कंट्रीज़ हैं. कंट्रीज़ में इतनी स्टेट्स हैं. लाइक देन फिर स्टेट्स में डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स हैं, एंड सिटीज़, टाउन्स एंड एवरीथिंग. और उस पूरे ब्रह्मांड में, पूरे यूनिवर्स में तुम इतने से हो, और वो जो जिस चीज़ के लिए तुम लगे पड़े हो वो तो और ही छोटा है. तो जब भी कभी ऐसा बहुत बड़ा लगे कुछ भी चीज़ और आउट ऑफ कंट्रोल लगे, जस्ट थिंक ऑफ दिस एंड टेक अ डीप ब्रेथ इन एंड आउट, एंड जस्ट बिलीव इन योर सेल्फ. जब कोई नहीं है तुम्हारे आसपास, अपने आप में खुद बिलीव रखो और तुम सब कुछ कर सकते हो. सो इट्स like a motivation kind of video of what I don't know, but yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you guys. Really wanted to share with every one of you. I just wanted to say that never doubt yourself, never doubt your capabilities. You can do miracles, you can literally do miracles. जो तुम सोच सकते हो तुम सब कुछ कर सकते हो. So have trust in yourself and stay grounded, stay beautiful, stay strong, and stay grateful. Thank you.